Hi, I'm Melissa and welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy the positive vibes I'm sending out to you, then please thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and share these videos with any of your friends and family that you think may enjoy them. Today, we are going to be delving into the topic of self-love, particularly how to overcome the habit of being hard on yourself. There's a fine line between self-discipline and challenging yourself to improve and being overly self-critical. If you have a tendency to veering on the side of perfectionism and find it difficult to love yourself unconditionally, then this video is for you. Here are 4 ways to stop being so hard on yourself. 1. Speak to yourself as though you were speaking to a 4-year-old child who has just made a mistake. We think that if we're going to learn and improve, we need to be strict on ourselves and whip ourselves into shape like a drill sergeant. And that type of discipline does have its place, but so does loving compassion, patience, and understanding. There is truth in the saying that you are your own harshest critic. Many of us don't realize how we're speaking to ourselves in our mind, saying things like, "You idiot, how could you forget to bring your keys again?" Or, "Oh, I'm so lazy, it's pathetic, I haven't gone to the gym all week." This type of inner dialogue actually makes you feel worse about yourself. Right now, think of a personal challenge that you're facing or an area of your life that you really want to improve. Now try speaking to yourself about that situation as though you were speaking to a little child. How would that sound? What would you say? What would the dialogue be like? This makes a great journaling exercise. It might sound something like, "Look, I know you've been having a tough time sticking to this healthy eating plan, but I'm so proud of you for caring enough about yourself to keep trying. You will figure this out because you're so smart and persistent, and I believe in you." What a difference. You would not believe what a difference that you would feel if you spoke to yourself with loving compassion each day. Your entire life would be transformed because true unconditional self-love is a very powerful force. 2. Focus on your strengths and stop obsessing over your weaknesses. Many of us have this subconscious belief that we can only love ourselves when we have conquered all of the things that we're bad at and attained all of our highest goals. It's as if self-love is the reward that we get when we finally become perfect people. I will love myself when I'm rich, when I'm fit, when I'm with the perfect guy, once I'm a published author, once I've traveled around the world, or have 1 million Instagram followers. No, you don't need any of that to deserve your own self-love. And I actually realized that I was operating from this belief that I had to master my weaknesses and then I could really love myself fully. I could only let myself be proud of who I am once I got good at the things that I'm not so good at. And one of the challenges that I've personally always had, which was always a source of shame and embarrassment for me, was organization. Organizing my time and space and my belongings is something that I've always struggled with. It doesn't come naturally to me, and it was a challenge when I was in school. I had to really work hard on it, and I would get so upset at myself when I found myself disorganized despite all of my efforts. And I had an aha moment recently that came from the acceptance of the fact that, hey, I have weaknesses. That might sound simple, but I wasn't really willing to admit that about myself. I had to admit that it's okay that I'm not great at everything. I mean, I knew that we all have our own strengths and weaknesses, but I wasn't willing to admit my weaknesses. I didn't want to look at them. I felt shame for not being good at everything. And when I stopped struggling with this and struggling with hiding the parts of myself that weren't above average and outstanding, and I just accepted it for what it is, then I could redirect my focus to all of the things that I do really have going well for me. This released a lot of shame for me, and I understood that you don't have to work hard to deserve your own love, that all of the parts of you deserve love just because. In short, self-love is not a reward for hard work. In fact, I want to repeat that again, and I hope that you really let it seep in. Self-love is not a reward for hard work. Self-love is not something that you have to work hard to deserve. You are worthy of your own love right this moment, just as you are, no matter where you are on your journey or what so-called weaknesses you have. 3. Accept compliments graciously and allow yourself to dwell on the kind words of others. When people compliment you, what is your initial reaction? Do you say, "Thank you, you're right, I am really thoughtful, and I am really beautiful. Thank you for reminding me"? Probably not. Many of us have had the habit of glossing over the kind words of other people and hyper-focusing on the criticism that we hear. A really great journaling technique is to write a list of the nice things that people have said about you and to you. Words are powerful and they can be uplifting and healing. When someone says something kind and complimentary to you from their heart, receive it like you would receive a gift. When you're feeling upset, refer back to that piece of paper in your journal where you wrote down all of the nice things that people said about you. When subscribers of my channel say nice things to me, I make an effort to stop and let them really sink in, because I have a tendency to be hard on myself, and I have to make a conscious effort to really believe and absorb the nice things that other people say. Sometimes as a joke, if someone criticizes me, I will say, "Well, at least my mom says I'm pretty," or "My mom thinks I'm cool." Remember, the nice things that other people say about you can be a very uplifting thing at a time when your tendency is to be hypercritical. 4. Move on from your mistakes of the past. One of the ways that we're hard on ourselves is that we're constantly reminding ourselves of how badly we messed up in the past. This can keep you stuck from moving forward, and it can make you feel unworthy of the success and happiness that you want. So forgive yourself once and for all and just move forward. So stop saying things like, "I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I said that. I can't believe I messed up that great opportunity. I can't believe I let that person disrespect me like that." You've grown, you've matured, you've learned. Now is the time to forgive yourself. So stop being so hard on yourself and trust yourself to make wiser decisions in the future. You deserve your own forgiveness and acceptance. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Have a beautiful day.